Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is going to be a all love oracle reading for my air signs. So if you are an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, then this reading is for you. And it's going to be for lovers in separation. So if you are recently, or not recently, but if you are separated, broken up, estranged, if you were ghosted or you ghosted them, but there's still a connection or energy lingering between you and this person, if you felt like you had a deep connection, but you're just not talking right now, or you're separated, and whether it feels temporary or permanent, then this reading is going to be for you. We're going to just be looking at, let me just straighten that up. Okay. We're going to just be looking at messages between you and your person. We'll look at the dynamic of the relationship, as well as what might have caused separation, and then we'll get some final oracle messages for you and your person, as well as what might need to happen for this connection to reconcile. Okay, so we're gonna just take a quick look and let's see what was the true dynamic of the situation. Okay, we got mask. Not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. Okay, and then we got the sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. Okay, so either you or your person somebody in this connection was not serious, and they were pretending to be someone that they were not. And I do feel like for a lot of you, it's your person with this energy. Now also for some of you it could be you, but I do feel like for a lot of you guys this was your person. And I do think eventually the truth came out about their true intentions of who they really were. And it's just left you kind of wondering what happened to begin with, you know. But yeah, your person definitely I just feel like they lied about who they were, they lied about their intentions, or they lied about their availability. And I just think that something happened where it was revealed, and now you're in the process of, you know, just looking for closure. Is what I think. I'm going to see if anything else comes out to clarify this a little further, but I just feel like this is just a situation where for some of you, you just got involved with someone you know, who was wearing a mask in a way. Someone who, even if they actually had feelings for you, then they didn't show them. They were very cold, emotionally distant. You know, and you know, I'm sure there's a reason for that. Let's see, heart with the key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. Okay, so all right, so I do feel like with this person, make no mistake about it, they definitely, I don't want to say led you on, but they definitely didn't really, they weren't very truthful with their true feelings. They hid behind a false personality. And I honestly think it's probably because maybe they weren't 100% free to do so. But maybe they felt like there was a true connection with you. But something happened where the truth was forced to come out. And I do think that you got that there's a very addictive energy between you two. I think that you guys have a lot of chemistry, which is why, you know, you felt such a strong connection with them. But there's something going on with them, or that went on with them, that caused them to not be truthful with you in the beginning. So let's see if we could go a little deeper and find out what might have caused the separation. Let's see. And that might tell us what this mask is about. Please tell me what caused the separation. Toil and labor. Okay, so let's see. Please clarify, not clarify, but tell me what might have caused the separation between the air sign and this. Oh, okay. Let's see. So we got marriage. Let me see what these 3 cards are. Family room, courthouse, expectation. Okay, I'm gonna put these here for right now. And I'm gonna look at these first 2. We got toil and labor and marriage. So like I figured, this person is they're involved with somebody else, and it's quite possible that they're married to them. It's not a good relationship. It's one that needs constant work. They're probably not really compatible with this person, but they are involved. And even if they're not married, then it could be someone that they've been involved with, you know, off and on over the years, and they feel like there's history and that they, you know, just need to try to make this situation work. But personally, I feel, and it's just me, that if a relationship takes that much work, and if it takes that much of a toll on you emotionally, then maybe, you know, it's not something to continue to persist at. Maybe you just need to learn your lessons from it and cut ties, you know, if you can, and walk away. That's just how I feel about situations like that. But this feels like a off again, on again situation that your person is in. And maybe that when they met you, they were not with this person that they had been dealing with for a long time, and you guys felt like a immediate connection with them. But then this situation kind of was revealed. Whether, you know, I don't really feel like they brought it out to you. I just feel like maybe you saw it on social media, or maybe through mutual friends you found out, or something like that. But it just caused, that's what caused the separation. And going back to these, yeah, this is someone, they're deeply involved, and I do feel like with a lot of you, your person is married to this other person. And I just feel like I just don't feel like it's something that they feel like they can get out of easily or walk away from. That's what I think. Okay, so let's get a few messages between you and your person. Let's see. How are they feeling toward you right now? How are your person feeling toward you right now? What does my air signs person feel for them right now? What would they like to say to them? Okay, let's see if we got anything else. Okay, and then let's see. I'm going to go ahead and get yours. What do you feel for your person right now, right away? What would you like to say to them? Okay. These flipped over too, so I'm going to take those. Okay, so let's see. Your person has one single message for you right now, and it's, I left you when I saw you with someone. Okay, so that's interesting, because Huh. Maybe they felt like they knew like they weren't available, and they knew that they didn't want to see you with somebody else. Or maybe you, like when you guys were separated, and maybe you guys are the one, I'm not saying you're married to them, but maybe you also got involved in an on again off again thing with them. And this, like I said, the energy could be flipped here. You could very well be the one that kind of had the mask on, that was kind of emotionally aloof. We're going to get some more messages here, but I've had a situation like this too, where I got involved with this person, and I found out after the fact that they were married, okay? And I let them go. However, they didn't want to let me go. And at that point, my emotions for them had grown. So I was wondering what I should do. Now, obviously, I'm not with the person, and I decided against it. But there's no judgment on this channel. I'm just sharing my experience with you guys, because this card brought up that memory for me, because even though they were the one that were married, they didn't want to see me with anybody else. So they ended up pulling away from me, because ultimately they were in a situation that they really couldn't get out of, or they didn't want to walk away from, they explained to me, out of responsibility and stuff. But it would hurt them too much to see me move on. So they didn't want to just be friends or anything. So anyway, I just told you some of my business, but it's for, like I said, on this channel, I don't want there to be any judgment, because we all, have lessons to learn, and love is definitely a really great teacher. So, and that's that this card reminded me of my situation. So, and if you guys like me sharing my personal situations, to kind of what's the word I'm looking for, to kind of elaborate more on the energy of the cards, and give me a like, and I'll do it more. So anyway, your messages for to your person would be, I wish things could be different. So yeah, obviously, you wish that they were more available, or completely available, to be with. So I definitely feel like that's very appropriate. I bury myself and work to forget you. So you think about them a lot. They're not someone that you can easily forget, because I do feel like, like here it says heart and key. I feel like you felt such a strong connection with them, but it's just that situation that they have. Finding out the truth crushed me. Here we go. Now it's getting deep. Yeah, that's, for me, this is what this card here represents. Sorry guys, it's all squished up, the sword and the rose. I think that the truth came out, and and even if you just like saw like somebody on their social media, and you're like, wow, where'd this person come from? Whoa, I didn't, this, what is this status? It could have just been something like that, or it could have been even more dramatic, like where you were out and about and saw them with this person, or a mutual friend told you or something. But it crushed you. It was shocking. You had no idea, but it shocked you. I feel you even though we are apart. So you really, really have deep feelings for this person. Let me get some more messages from a different deck for both of you guys, because I feel like your person has more to say, but sometimes we have to go to a different deck to get the true message. But yeah, I do think, like over here, I left you when I saw you with someone. Maybe when you guys were on the outs, or you initially broke things off, you were moving on, or they didn't want to see you move on, You broke my heart. So yeah, I'm definitely thinking though, for some of you, this story or the energies are reversed, and that your person, maybe you had someone when you met your person and they didn't know. But I also think that for those of you where your person has someone, I just think it's also a matter of them, even though they know that they were involved, that they do have deep feelings for you, and that they can't stand the thought of you being with somebody else. And maybe, oh, that's okay. So for those of you where your person was the one wearing the mask because they were involved with somebody else and you didn't know about it. And when you found out, it crushed you. And so you broke things off with them. And that broke their heart. Okay? So I think that's definitely what's going on there. I compare others to you. So this person, they can't get over you. Even if they got somebody, the person they're with, that was just a circumstance from the past that they got involved with. Things kind of went too far and now they're married to the person. And I'm not trying to discredit marriage. I think it's a beautiful thing. But sometimes you have to realize that not every relationship is going to end up in marriage. And even when it does, it doesn't always work out. And I just think that's for both parties involved. If you're not happy and if there's no one, if you're not going to, you know, hurt anyone leaving, then why stay? So I'm going to just, you know, leave it there. But that's kind of how I feel about some of that too. But your person is really in love with you. Okay. And they think about you all the time and nobody compares to you. That's the energy I'm getting with this. And I am not over you. So if you're wondering, well, we're not talking, things, got broken off, or I ghosted this person, they ghosted me. I wonder if they even think about me, if they even had feelings for me, ever. Yeah, they do. And they're not over you. They still are in their feelings about you. They still have deep feelings for you. Okay? So, what I'm going to do now, I'm moving ahead of myself. So let's just see what would need to happen for this connection to reconcile, or for you guys to reconnect. And this is just advice. It's not, going to be set in stone, but this could give you an idea of what might need to happen on your end, on their end. Let me see if anything else comes out. On their end or your end, or, mutually. So it's not saying that it will happen. Oh man, that's a lot. But it's just advice of what might need to happen. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So I definitely feel like for some of you, this is a soulmate connection, and it's not going to be one that you can easily walk away from. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So right now, neither one of you are making any type of effort to sort through this, to reconnect. But if you want it to this reconnection to happen, one of you or both of you are going to have to make the effort to communicate, maybe talk about what happened. Maybe their situation has changed, or your situation has changed. You never know. But if you haven't talked to them in weeks, years, months, then, you never know if something's changed, because if all communication has been cut off, and I do feel like that's the case for a lot of you, then, somebody needs to make the effort, because a situation might have changed. And it could be for the better, and this reconnection could possibly definitely happen. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So there's definitely a lot of passion between you and this person, or there was when you guys were together. And I definitely feel like, that's because you guys have a soul tie. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So some of you are feeling completely hopeless, because I do think there is a third party involved, and there is, possibly a spouse that is the third party, and that feels very final. But I just feel like if it's meant to be, it's going to work out. You have to give it divine timing and just trust that the universe is going to work things out, and things will clear up in a divine way, and you guys will be able to come back together when everything is as it should be. But you got to have trust. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So this is going to be for a few select people out there. This connection is very strong for you, and when things didn't work out, it really crushed you. And I just think you need to just go within and heal those emotional wounds, and know that you are worthy of love, and that this relationship happened for a reason. Some of you, you may not reconnect with this person, but the valuable lesson you got from it is invaluable. And I just think a lot of you just need to focus more on like your self-worth and strengthening your self-love more. And I definitely feel like this connection taught you that. But for a lot of you, I do feel like this is a soulmate. There's a lot of passion and attraction there. You just met, I'm not going to say at the wrong time, but you know, there's just a situation that needs to be cleared up. And I do think that for a lot of you, it will be cleared up. You just have to trust and give it time. So I'm going to just get a final oracle advice for your person, and then one for you about this situation, about this connection. So we'll see what comes out. So what final advice, Spirit, do you have for my air signs? Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, about this situation, about this connection. So we're going to do theirs first. Surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So I do feel like this is very self-explanatory with what we've uncovered here, but I do think that your person, they have to come to their own conclusion that the situation they're in right now, it's a lot of work. Let me find the cards. It's a lot of work, and it's not they're not very happy in this connection. And I do think that they are coming to that realization, and I feel like they need to realize, and that they will, that in order to invite something more divine, more divine like yourself into the situation, they need to let go of what they have. And I just think, a lot of people, it's hard for them in those situations to just walk away. And I understand that. But I think that once they realize that they need to just surrender that old tie and sever ties with that situation, that they'll be so much more happier, and they can invite, you, into their lives, and they'll be so much more happier for it. So for you, twin flames, your passion ignites. So for some of you, this is not just a soulmate. Some of you, this is a twin flame. And it's why you feel such a connection to them. It's why you can't quite let go. And I do think that you guys mirror each other. And there's a journey with the twin flames. Oftentimes you come together to teach each other lessons. And those lessons often propel you. But when you separate, that's when, you go through shadow work, the dark night of the soul. You go through the journey of finding yourself, your path and purpose, your true self-love and self-worth. And I think that's the journey you're on right now, or the part of the journey you're on right now. So for a lot of you, this connection is not going to go anywhere, because you are a twin flame with this person. So I'm going to leave it there. I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated with a lot of you guys. If it did, please subscribe if you're not already. Leave a comment if you feel called to do so, and also give this video a like if it resonated with you. I do upload every week, and I appreciate you guys for being here. And that's all for now. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Love and light. Bye-bye.